With Black History Month in full effect, the month-long celebration honors the accomplishments and milestones of African Americans. However, many individuals do not really understand the reason why the celebration happens in February. Well, Black History Month began as Negro History Week, a label applied by historian Carter G. Woodson in 1926. Woodson was bothered by the fact that many textbooks and other historical reviews minimized or ignored the contributions of black figures. Woodson and the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History earmarked the second week in February to raise awareness for these individuals. The week chosen covered the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and on February 12th, Frederick Douglass, on February 14th. And since the death of both individuals, the black community celebrated their contributions to African American liberation and civil rights on their birthdays. With the American Civil Rights Movement and the rise of black consciousness in the 1960s, Negro History Week had become Black History Month. In 1976, President Gerald Ford made Black History Month official, saying he was urging everyone, quote, to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history, end quote. Well, switching gears now, in travel news, on February 6th, the United States Department of Homeland Security said it would no longer let New York residents enroll in its global entry trusted traveler programs because of a new state law which blocks federal immigration officials from accessing motor vehicle records. The New York had passed the green light law last year, allowing New Yorkers over the age of 16 to apply for non-commercial driver's licenses or learner's permits regardless of their citizenship or legal status in the U.S. The law prevents ICE and CBP from accessing information in the state's Department of Motor Vehicles database without a court order or a judicial warrant. New York State officials filed a federal lawsuit on Monday, February the 10th. New York State Attorney General Letitia James said the global entry ban will negatively impact travelers, workers, commerce, and our economy, adding that the state will fight the president's short-sighted crusade against his former home. The federal action bans over 80,000 New Yorkers who have applications pending from getting clearance and will also impact over 175,000 New Yorkers whose global entry memberships expire this year and need to re-enroll. Well, in other news, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. is celebrating and honoring African American culture and history for this year's Black History Month. Our BronxNet reporter, Ashley Tiffany, was at the Bronx County Courthouse. Brings us our details right now.
Black excellence is celebrated and honored at Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr.'s annual celebration of Black History Month at the Bronx County Courthouse.
We have so many individuals today that are still contributing to black history, like Carl Hasty, the first speaker of black descent in the state of New York from the Bronx, Garcelle Clark, and of course all of the honorees that we have here tonight.
Tonight's MC is BronxNet's very own Darissa White.
If you look around the room, you'll see so many black people who are striving to be leaders in their communities, and they are black excellence.
Some would say the distinguished figures being honored tonight are not only black history, but exude black excellence. Honorees are President of the Brooklyn NAACP and social justice activist L. Joy Williams, hip-hop artist and activist Myson Lennon, and entrepreneur and TV personality Yandy Smith Harris, who is now being recognized for her advocacy and activism towards prison reform.
I was born in Harlem, but the Bronx raised me. So to really come back home and be honored and recognized for the work that I do here, the work that I do in New York City, it's an amazing feeling. You know, and Black history should be every month. Every month, our history needs to be told the right way. I've been given this platform. I need to use it to say something we're talking about. My mom is here today, and she's like, girl, you got all these people following you. You better be talking about something that's worth hearing. And I think it's important to be the voice for the voiceless.
Council member for the 16th District, Vanessa Gibson, says Black History Month is a reminder for her that she is carrying on the legacy of many black social justice activists.
Their fight was different from our fight. Our fight is less challenging, but it's still challenging today. We have to be the next Sojourner Truth and the next Shirley Chisholm to stand up and bring a folding chair to the table when there is no seat for us at the table.
African Americans are part of a long, proud, profound, and difficult history of the building of the United States and have contributed to all aspects of American history. Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. will continue to honor those who are making a difference in the community. Reporting for BronxNet, Ashley Tiffany.
And thank you, Ashley. That's all the time we have for our Bronx updates. We are taking a quick break, but when we return, we're going to discuss how one organization is helping the LGBTQ people stay tuned.